What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on the Marathon Digital.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this asset for upcoming weeks and months. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I have to say that I covered this video back in 2021. And my technical analysis was quite accurate. I quit to make these videos somewhere at the end of April. And I defined the targets for this asset at the levels of about, as you can see, $57, $67 marks. And I've told you, definitely, I've discovered the ranges of where it might land to accumulation point. And let me show you in details my previous breakdowns. And here you can see the range where you could accumulate your position with these price targets, which implies from 212 all the way up to 280% of potential profit. And I didn't cover this video since the end of April 2021. And for now, it becomes again quite interesting, and I will show you in a minute why I think so. So let's start with the news. We know that Marathon Digital Holdings is a mining company and they have a lot of mining powers and in my opinion it is one of the biggest and one of the most famous mining firms. But definitely it has some downsides and one of the downsides is definitely the price of Bitcoin itself, and we know that the most recent breakout of Bitcoin, let me show you, above the $31.6 mark is very substantial because it is the range of its support and resistances for quite a long period of times, and this breakout above this level is very indicative and it is a very bullish sign. So let's continue with the Mara again. And right here we have quite significant movement to the upside in a matter of just one session, which leads to potential profit from its swing low to swing high of about 41%. But if you compare this movement to the upside with the Bitcoin price action, you can see that Bitcoin was much more bullish during these days. And why it is happening? Let me show you that the discrepancy began, the most recent discrepancy in its price actions in between Bitcoin and Marathon Digital stock is right here on September of this year. And somewhere at this point they exercised their warrants, basically their debt, they converted to their shares. And it was the dilutive process which leads to increase the outstanding share float for about $450 million. And yes, it is not the best process, that is why this asset went lower. And let me show you the recent news regarding this company. On October 24th, we have this news that is quite similar to the previous dilutive process. Marathon Digital files for a mixed shelf offering. And let me quote to this. Marathon Digital filed for a prospectus relating to a mixed shelf offering for an initial offering price of up to $750 million. And this news by itself is not so bullish, but you have to keep in mind that shelf offering is not an immediate dilution of the share float. It is the potential dilution somewhere in the future when the price of Marathon Digital will go higher. And why it is important for a company to file this type of prospectus? It is a very simple reason. First of all, when they already file this prospectus, they have the right to dilute the share float and collect more money for their company within a blink of an eye. And if you don't file this prospectus, you have to make quite long procedure of secondary offering, and this leads to potentially lower flexibility for C-levels executive to collect more money. And because of, let me show you that because of the Bitcoin's price action, this asset became quite popular among retail community. As you can see, it appeared on the most active section of stocktwits.com website on the 8th place. And it is on the 48th place on appwisdom.io website. And this website tracks the activity of Wall Street Bets community related to certain assets. And let me show you that in general, if you take a look on their financials, you can see that it is quite a good company. They are still burning money, but they collected a lot of assets, a lot of Bitcoins, and they wait for the more affordable Bitcoin price. And when, not if, but when it reaches, let's say, $100,000 per Bitcoin, Marathon will eventually be profitable, and they will have plenty of money in order to prove their fundamentals for the much higher share price. And let me show you quite negative news. JPMorgan Chase made the initial coverage for the stock, and they made it basically on October 11th. And they set a ridiculous price target of $5 mark, which implies more than 40% of downside potential. And the main concerning part for JPMorgan is that the cost of goods, because Marathon Digital uses quite expensive electricity, and with the upcoming halving of Bitcoin, when the remuneration for each and every mined Bitcoin will be reduced by 2-fold, definitely it might hurt the fundamentals of this company. But guys, don't be confused. When the halving happens, it is a huge catalyst for the Bitcoin price, because the ineffective Bitcoin miners might be kicked out of this race, and definitely it improves the price of Bitcoin because of the lack of supply. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you that in general this asset is in sideways movement for quite a long period of time. I have to say that for almost a year and a half it is in the quite tight range of not more than 200%. Definitely it is quite tight range only for companies from crypto industry. And in general, it has to break some crucial levels of support or resistance in order to confirm its trend. And so far, we have the range of resistance, clear range of resistance at the levels of about $20, because we have two swing highs at around this level. And $20 by itself is quite a round number. But in general, if we take a look on this at this price action, this price movement to the downside doesn't have 5 waves in it on a slightly bigger scale. This means we have a chances to break this previous swing low at about $7 mark, and for quite a short period of time might hit a lower price action. It is not the 100% guaranteed, because if Bitcoin continues to move higher, definitely nothing will stop Marathon Digital. And that is why, if you want to enter your position, wait for more confirmation of its next movement. And for now, I have to say that we have to see a lower pullback, because we have a gap on a daily time frame. As you can see, this gap should be filled from the technical standpoint. On top of that, this candle, the previous one of the day before yesterday's session, is quite undecisive candle, and it is a pin bar, and this pin bar might lead to lower price action, and again it might fill this gap for the levels of about $8.7 mark. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, and if you want me to continue this technical analysis on Marathon, definitely hit the like button and drop me a line in the comment section. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna